How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Just appreciate the support on my last video. I got a few comments regarding this effect right here.
I'm in London, got my...
So this is what we're gonna learn how to pull off today. So stick around if this is something that you want to learn. Right, so yeah, this is the posterizing time effect. I actually recently used this in one of my music videos that I did. I think it came off pretty well. I didn't use it the same way as Lonewolf does in his videos, but it kind of gives off a similar effect, and that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So this is how I pulled off that effect in my most recent music video.
Because everybody got needs, I'm not the type for the cheap. I spit like I get it free. I spread it out with the team. Nobody hungry, we eat. No floors are under these feet. No ceilings, all that I beat. I flow like butterfly in summertime, but sting like a beast. Don't make me come with that sting. Sting make you come.
Right, so if this is something that you want to learn, stick around and we're going to jump right into it right now. So let's just open up Premiere Pro and let's get into this. Right, so once you get your clip in Premiere Pro, let's just get going on this. We just have a clip here where it's just me zooming in and zooming out of the subject. I'm just going to render it out just so you get a proper look. There you go, very smooth, and that's the clip that we're going to use today. So let's just make a backup by pressing Alt and dragging our clip up on the timeline. We're just going to come over to Effects and type in Posterize Time. We're going to drag and drop that onto our top layer, and we are going to just drag down the frame rate. So as you can see, it kind of adds a little jump to our footage, like so. So you can use this in a bunch of different type of ways. If you wanted to make some footage look a bit old and a bit retro looking, you could drop down the frame rate and it kind of gives off that same effect. Right, so the effect that I did in my last music video, I simply just came over to the little pen tool and I cut out a rough mask around my subject, like so. So once you've done that, we can come over and we can click our keyframes, and we're just going to feather our mask a good bit, like that. Once you've done that, we can just come through now, and we can just select our mask, and all we have to do is just highlight it and move it accordingly. I'm gonna do this for each and every time the frame jumps. Our subject is fully masked out, and this alone will actually give you a cool kind of effect. So here's what it's looking like without doing anything else and just that rough mask. So as you can see, everything inside the mask is going at 5 frames per second and everything outside is moving normally. So another thing we could do is just simply come over here and invert it, and that will give us a different effect, and that will kind of look like this, which is also a nice little effect that we can use, and it changes it up, and it's literally the click of a button. So one more thing we can do is actually just delete this bottom layer now and alt click on the top layer. So now we have 2 layers like so. All we have to do now is just come over and move this top layer over 1 or 2 frames, and let's just bring down the opacity. That's how you get that blurry kind of effect on your videos. Just bring down the opacity a good bit, and as you can see, it gives it a different type of effect. Right, so one more thing that I did on that video was I added in a black and white kind of effect. So just to do that, we're just going to add in threshold, and we're going to put it on our first layer and also on our second layer. Let's just cut the tails off both of these ends by pressing C, and V. It's just rendering out. And now let's just bring this back to the start. You can mess around with this threshold effect as much as you want. I'm going to just fix the bottom layer first because that is the layer that is most visible at this moment. Right, so I want that amount of detail to come through, and on the top layer we can add in a bit less, something like that. So that's kind of giving it a weird kind of abstracty look, and this is how it finally looks.
Look, you know how to peg and chit-chat goes. I like R's and V's and O's. I don't really play no tic-tac-toe. Even with chubs through highs and lows.
Right, so I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. Let me know if you prefer these videos like this that are a bit shorter, and I don't know, I kind of get one effect in rather than stretching it out and going through 3 effects and the video is over like 20 minutes long. Let me know in the comment section below which videos you prefer, and yeah, I'm going to listen to you guys, and obviously I will cater my videos towards you. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and yeah, leave some suggestions in the comment section below for the next video. Saying that, thanks very much for watching, and
Look, you know how to peg and chit-chat goes. I like R's and V's and O's. I don't really play no tic-tac-toe. With rocks through highs and lows. We seen man last night, they froze. With no cameras, with no pose. Just like that one time at Noble. Good thing, man, I'm pulling out phones. Think you know me, that's not true. We got ties and that's and two.